send out. This week has been a challenging week, particularly for those of my brothers and sisters in the Church of God of Prophecy. We have said goodbye to our Bishop Ferrin and our Bishop McCallum within the space of 24 hours. And I understand that as a church, the whole church family right now is mourning their loss and their contribution to the kingdom. And I want us just to recall that in the midst of this, the God that we have is awesome and is still God. And when nothing else seems to be working, he's still God. We laid to rest one of our brothers this week also. And that was a challenging situation in the new circumstances of how we do church and how we say goodbye to our loved ones. And I'm saying to the church that the challenging times does not change who God is. And that's why when we get to a situation just like they did, we understand that we can call his name. And I love this text, and this is the thing that gets me. If we jump into verse 3. If anyone says anything to you, you shall say, the Lord needs them, and he will send them at once. Wow. If anyone says anything to you, you shall say, the Lord needs them, and he will send them at once. To somebody who's going through something, somebody is asking, and I know as believers, what we have right now is people asking us, where is your God? In the midst of everything that's going on, where is your God? Can there really be a God and allow all this to happen? How can we lose our loved ones? Well, if anyone says anything to you, say, the Lord needs them. And if this situation was around this colt, the donkey and the colt, and in it, imagine this is crazy. Jesus sends his disciples to a place where they don't know, and they're going to find some people that they don't know, and they're going to make a request of them that seems incredible. Somebody turns up and says, can I have your livelihood? And the response of them is, why? And all they said was, the Lord has need of them. Okay, there you go. That's mad. Someone says, I've come for your car. Why? Well, the Lord has need of your car. And they just give you your car. What am I talking about? I'm saying in this age, our God is still able to make provision where it seems impossible that provision can be made. When everybody else is backed up against the wall, in the middle of your back against the wall, between you and the wall is your God. What shall you say? And I love this. And so I'm asking somebody, what do you have to say? In this climate, what do you have to say? What I'm saying to you, in the middle of this climate, the Lord has need of you. You may have been tied, and I'm going to come to that in a minute. But the Lord has need of you. In your situation, whatever it is, invoke the name of the Lord. Call his name. The Lord has need of you. Somebody needs to speak to somebody today and say, I really don't know what you're going through. I don't understand the fullness and the depth. What I do know is that the Lord still needs you in this time. What do you have to say? The Lord needs you. Somebody hurting needs you. Somebody who is down needs you. Somebody who is in darkness needs you. The Lord has need of you. Why? Because we're bringers of light. We're bringers of hope. So many of us have switched into every negativity going on. Every rumor, every false story. We're sharing. We're posting. What am I saying to you? That's not what you need to be posting. You don't have time to post that. Post something else that's going to lift somebody up. And tell them the Lord has need of you. I bring you a message of hope. The Lord has need of you. I'm saying to you right now, what do you have to say? When somebody says things are bad, what do you have to say? When somebody says what's going to happen next, what do you have to say? You say the one thing you know. I trust in Jesus. Why? Because in the middle of everything, he's still Jesus. But let me just take you back. When we speak about call his name, there are many who never had the privilege of calling his name. When times were good, they didn't feel they need to. When times are bad, they don't know how to. But I'm saying it's very easy. Call his name. Call his name. And I love it. There's an old Andre Crouch song, says Jesus is the answer for the world today. Above him there is no other. Jesus is the way. And it says, if you have some questions in the corners of your mind, traces of discouragement or peace you cannot find, and I love it, reflections of your